Hello campers, happy 2023, happy new year to all of you. I think there was a lot of doom and gloom in the property market at the end of last year, and I just wanted to start this new year off with a little bit more effervescence, enthusiasm and hope. I think the tabloid papers are very good at promoting bad news. They like to sell their papers, and good for them. But actually, the market isn't, just suddenly going to crash if interest rate prices go up. It's not the greatest news. I'm not going to be flippant about it. I wish interest rates would go down considerably. It would make our lives a lot easier for everybody in a world that's full of costs and energy prices going up. But the fact is that a property is still one of the best, if not the best, investments you can make in your life. And this isn't based on my general theatrical romance. It's based on facts and figures, stats and facts that we get from our friends at lomres.com. And if you look at this graph, this is a 10-year review of what's been happening in the market in Kensington and Chelsea. And that's really the period of time you have to look at a market to have a real educated view of what's happening to a market. And indeed, if you're making a property investment, don't make it just on the back of hoping prices will go up in the next year or two. If you make it and look at the next 7 to 10 years and look at what's happened. In 10 years, across the board, prices are up by 16%, 22%, 15%, 43% in SW10, 17% in W8. In the last year, funnily enough, we all thought prices have gone down or at the very least just been very flat. But in Earl's Court, prices are up by 18%. That's not me just saying it, that's what the facts say. I think to balance that argument off with a little bit of reality or sobriety, they've also given us the facts and figures of sales volumes over the last 10 years, which I think is a lot more sobering. In SW5, for example, in 2011, there were 243 sales, and last year there were only 135. In SW10, there were 320 sales in 2011, 222 last year. So transaction volumes are dropping significantly, and that's really, I think, testament to the government increasing stamp duty on the way in for buy-to-let investors. Not giving them income relief in the middle of their investments and having high capital gains tax at the end. So I hope, Rishi, you're going to change that soon, because that will really kickstart the buy-to-let market again, which is already having a really big boom time in terms of the lettings prices. In the last 4 months, prices have gone up 20% in our area in terms of actual rental values. There's very low supply and very high demand with our tenants. We're registering something like 156 tenants a week. Which is pushing prices up, which is some good news for landlords. But that's a little brief snapshot for you of how the market is. We're hosting on the 19th of January a TLC VIP day here at our offices on Cromwell Row, which I'd love you to come along to. We're going to give you some stats and facts, and also a bit of Prosecco and a few nibbles to enjoy, and I think hopefully to give you a real view of what the market is, not just what the papers will have you believe. So come and join us on the 19th of January.